Good evening. We're in Genesis chapter 22. Last evening we covered the account of Abraham being tested by God, being asked to sacrifice his son Isaac, but instead God provided the sacrifice and gave a ram for Abraham to sacrifice. Right after that, Abraham was able to return to his servants, and we find that in verse 19. So Abraham returned to his young men, and they arose and went together to Beersheba, and Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. Now after these things, it was told to Abraham, Behold, Milcah has also borne children to your brother Nahor. Uz, the firstborn, Booz, his brother, maybe it's Buzz, I don't know that that's better. Anyway, Uz the firstborn, Booz his brother, Kemuel the father of Aram, Chesed, Hazo, Pildash, Jifla, and Bethuel. Bethuel became the father of Rebekah, and of course this is foreshadowing the Isaac and Rebekah story. These 8 Milcah bore to Nahor, Abraham's brother. Moreover, his concubine, whose name was Reumah, bore Teba, Gaham, Tahash, and Maacah. And so now we are ready to begin chapter 23. Sarah lived 127 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. And Sarah died at Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham went in to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. And Abraham rose up from before his dead and said to the Hittites, I am a stranger and a sojourner among you. Give me property among you for a burying place, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. The Hittites answered Abraham, Hear us, O Lord, you are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our sepulchres. None of us will withhold from you his sepulchre or hinder you from burying your dead. Abraham rose and bowed to the Hittites, the people of the land, and he said to them, If you are willing that I should bury my dead out of my sight, hear me, and entreat for me Ephron, the son of Zohar, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he owns. It is at the end of his field. For the full price, let him give it to me in your presence as a possession for a burying place. Now Ephron was sitting among the Hittites, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the hearing of the Hittites, all of who went at the gate of the city. No, my lord, hear me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that is in it. In the presence of the sons of my people, I give it to you. Bury your dead. Then Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in the hearing of the people of the land, But if you will, hear me. I will give the price of the field. Accept it for me, that I may bury my dead there. Now, you had this interchange that was part of the ancient Near East culture where both of them understand that the exchange has to go through a couple cycles. And so the first offers the field for free, knowing that it would be, that's the cultural, appropriate, honorable thing to do. The honorable thing for the other party is to refuse to accept it for free, so that you have behind the scenes, both of them know that Abraham's going to have to pay for the field. But you have the party saying, oh, please take it. And Abraham, oh, I couldn't take it for free. Let me buy it. And so we'll see that the exchange kind of goes on. Ephron answered Abraham, My lord, listen to me. A piece of land worth 400 shekels of silver? What is that between you and me? Bury your dead. So again, it's like, just take it. You can have it for free. And Abraham, no, I couldn't take it for free. I want to buy it. Ephron is saying, well, it's worth 400 shekels of silver, but what is that? Just go ahead and take it. Abraham agreed with Ephron, and Abraham weighed out for Ephron the silver which he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver, according to the weights current among the merchants. So the field of Ephron in Machpelah, which was to the east of Mamre, the field with the cave which was in it, and all the trees that were in the field, throughout its whole area, was made over to Abraham as a possession in the presence of the Hittites, before all who went in at the gate of the city. After this, Abraham buried Sarah, his wife, in the cave of the field of Machpelah, east of Mamre, that is, Hebron, in the land of Canaan. The field and the cave that is in it were made over to Abraham as a possession for a burying place by the Hittites. Now, this account of Sarah's death and burial leads to the purchase of land in the promised land. And this tract of land would not only be the burial place of Sarah, but also of Abraham, Isaac, Rebekah, Jacob, and Leah. I hope that you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.